We have the brand new Toyota Camry 2025 model, the brand new full hybrid here in Europe, front wheel drive. We will drive it in the nighttime and you will see the ambient. Plus we will go on some dark streets and I want to show you the headlamps, and those are the headlamps from the top of the range version, the more advanced headlamps with kind of adaptive high beam, low beam, but they are full LED light and they look pretty good. Also I made a separate video with the lights and lighting system, so definitely check out that video as well. Now guys, let's go inside because it's pretty cold outside and let's drive the car. I have with me top of the range version, that means 18-inch rims. This is the interior, which look fantastic. I love those seats. I will definitely configure the car with those white seats, perforated seats, leather, real leather. They are cool. Let me go inside. This is the ambient light, pretty much a lot of light here. I will leave the key here and I want to start the engine just like that. Super nice ambient inside the car. Also I like the fact that Toyota don't invest too much in those kind of bling bling and a lot of ambient and crazy stuff and crazy animation and stuff like that. They invest in what is really important, you know, like really reliable engine, full hybrid system, a super extended warranty, 10 years or 200,000 kilometers. At least here in Romania you have super good warranty, and from 2025 will be 10 years. And by the way guys, if you're around here, if you're in Bucharest, definitely check out Toyota Bucharest South. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, they help you with everything. You can also test drive this car, you can buy it, you can see it, and you can see all the new models from Toyota there. Because I have the top of the range version, it comes with a head-up display, which you will see it right here on the windshield. It looks good. Also in the nighttime it's blend in very nice with the glass. I think it's fine. Now the low beam it's on, and this is the high beam, by the way. You can see it also static here, but then we will start driving so you can see it a little bit better. Let me put the seat belt. We will drive only in eco mode. The car comes with 3 different driving modes. I will have some separate videos, full review, and also a separate video with test drive. There I give you more information on how it's on the road and how the hybrid system work. Also another video with consumption, we will test the consumption, so definitely check out those videos as well. In this video we will just drive and enjoy the ambient in the night, and I will give you some tips about lights and the way it looks, because I'm really curious. Also, by the way, I like the fact that behind every button it's a light. It's a nice white but dim it down light. Also you have some ambient light here on the dash, only this line which stay white always. Some ambient light here on the legs as well, which is great. I like the fact that the screens go dark in the nighttime, which is great as well. Also by the way, this in the front will stay always dark, so this is also good because it doesn't bother you too much on your eyes. Up here we have some ambient light, which I will close it in a second. But before that, by the way, here you have also not only a mirror, but you have a camera in the nighttime, so you can see how good it is. We will test it in this video, how good it looks in the nighttime. Let me give you some technical data and information, and we will start driving. It comes here at least only with one version. From what I understand, it comes with all-wheel drive as well, but I have with me the front-wheel drive version 230. That means it comes with one electric motor, one petrol engine, 2.5 liter 4 cylinders inline, 186 horsepower, and one electric motor, 136 horsepower, combined with an automatic transmission ECVT. And the total power of those two combined, 230 horsepower. It's a front wheel drive, both of them are installed in the front. 0 to 107.2 seconds, top speed 180 km/h, consumption 4.9 liter VLTP. We will reset it tonight. Also we will see what kind of numbers we can get. Fuel tank capacity 50 liter, ground clearance 13.5 centimeters, the weight of the car 1570 kilograms. It comes with independent type McPherson suspension on the front with coil spring and shock absorber. I noticed that they are amazing. And the rear suspension independent double wishbone, also good suspension. Turning circle 11.4 meter, and the battery capacity, by the way, 1 kilowatt hour. It's a lithium battery, 250 volt. And the price of this top of the range version, it's around 46,762 euro. Also from here you have the selector, you put it in drive. I like that every single position of the selector have a color. The parking is blue, the reverse it's orange, then you have green and then blue D, and S it's also blue, by the way, if you want to put it in sport. Activate the auto hold function, and let's drive it. By the way, I wanna reset also the consumption. I forget about the consumption. Let me go here, fuel, hold it for a while. Now it's reset, now it's perfect. Let's drive it. Plus you have a super nice graphic here that shows you in real time what happened with the energy, which is super useful. And it shows you the electric motor, it shows you the petrol engine, it shows you how they work and stuff like that. And by the way, if you want to park it in reverse, you have this amazing 360 degrees camera, plus you have this bird eye view, but it kind of map the ground, so you can see that the car is becoming transparent and it can see what's under the car, which is incredible. And you can park it so easy. You have those active lines. It's a very good 360 degrees camera, plus it comes with parking sensors, a lot of safety features, much more safety features than on the previous version. Right now you can hear the engine. It's pretty cold outside. You can hear the engine a little bit rev on. It's trying to charge the battery, even though you can see the battery has around 80% battery, 80% energy. So you can see that. You know what, let's go here first on a darker street, and then we will go out
right turn at the
also
end
on
of
the highway or on the normal.
Right turn
By
at
the
end
way,
of the road.
I forget something really annoying here. I have to go into the setting. The good part is that when you go into the settings, you can go very easy to deactivate different features. For example, I have a feature when I have the camera, I didn't see my face, so I have to stop for a while. Brake suggestion, this is one, and it's another one. Where is it? Driver setting monitoring, I think it's this one. Okay, now it's fine, because it bothered me. It says all the time that I have to sit up a little bit, so it didn't see too well, because here are some, I don't know if you can see, here are some radars that read your eyes, your face, and if you have a camera or you sit too low, then it will kind of warn you and gives you that warning all the time. By the way, this is in the dark. This is the way it looks in kind of completely dark. This is the high beam, this is the low beam. I like very much the fact that the light, it's pretty bright and white and powerful. Let me stop also the the navigation system. I don't need it. Let me go back here. Here is the normal low beam, and this is the high beam. This is the low beam. The good part is that here left you can adjust it. Look at this. I adjust it higher. Ooh, it goes all the way higher. Now it goes down. Wow, it's really close. Wow. And if I go all the way up, it's illuminating the road ahead. And then this is the high beam. Now this is perfect like that. I think some cars come from behind. No, they don't come here. And I want to show you one more thing. Let me show you the fog lamps. This is off, fog lamps, on, off, turn on. And you can see when you activate the fog lamps, you can see a little bit more close to the car and a little bit more wider. So if you need this, man, it's so useful. But the light, it's crazy white, crazy bright. It's super useful from my point of view. It's perfect. You don't even need the metrics. And also it has this automatic high beam, low beam, which the car can decide and can switch it off and on automatically for you. Now, I think it's enough in the dark. I want to turn the car around here. Also, you can see when you go in reverse, you have a pretty good view in the back there. You have pretty good visibility there, even with those reverse lights, but even with the lights from the numbers. I think the lights from the numbers are helping too. So let's go back. Now we will go on the street, on normal street, but you can see the ambient. That's the idea, to make an idea about the ambient inside. I really like the screens are so dark and nice, and the ambient light is not intrusive, doesn't bother you too much. And I like also the ambient lights behind every button. When you are inside the car in the night, it looks like an airplane. I mean, so many buttons here, physical buttons. It's good that we have physical buttons, because it's easy to change different features, and the ergonomy of the car, it's extremely good. So I noticed that also when I drive it today, was extremely good. Anyway, going out on the street, and you know, it's been a while from when I drive last time a Toyota. I think the last one was the Land Cruiser, but it's been a while from the last time when I drive a sedan or a small like a car that sits closer to the ground, like Corolla for example. Man, and I miss so much. I like so much this Toyota driving feeling. It's so smooth, it's running so silent and so good, and the hybrid system, it's extremely good from my point of view. It's probably the best full hybrid system that you can get on the market. It's crazy reliable. The switching between petrol engine and electric motor, it's super smooth. The pedals feel good. The quality inside is great. The seats are super comfortable. You can see right now I have also the heated steering wheel on. I will turn it off, and also the seats I will turn it off because that will eat a little bit into the consumption. And up here we have also the camera, which look pretty good in the dark. I didn't expect to be that good. So you can see the lights are pretty nice, sharp and nice. Wow, I didn't expect that. They're better than some cameras which we'll film with, but I think the exposure, it's all the way down. But pretty good camera in the back there. Now the car feels extremely smooth. We are driving in eco mode. It has 3 different driving modes: eco, normal and sport mode, but we will drive in eco mode. I think it's more than enough for this trip. The point is that, man, it's so smooth. The suspensions are so comfortable. I love the suspensions. They feel crazy. I think they are maximum as they can be comfortable on a car that doesn't have air suspension. So I'm pretty surprised on how good the suspensions are. Now the car comes also with autopilot, lane assist, all those safety features. They have it here, so I will test it. Check it out. Definitely check the test drive video. I have another video where I explain you and I show you and I activate the autopilot and all that stuff, so you can see them a little bit better, how they work in the daytime. It's definitely much more easier to explain and show those stuff. Now the car doesn't come with any level of recuperation. The only recuperation that you get, it's when you're pressing the brake. The only energy recuperation, it's through the brake. So that's why probably they set up the car so good. The transition between physical brakes and regeneration, it's crazy smooth. You don't even notice when the car is doing that. So basically it's crazy good. Now, by the way, if you want to activate autopilot, we can do that right now. You just press this button, and right now you can switch it from here. You can set the speed. You can also somehow customize and change the view in the middle there if you want to change. You can see right now the car is kind of stay between the lanes, accelerate, keep the distance. So it's doing great. I test also those new autopilots from Toyota, and it works extremely good. Look at this, it stays perfectly between the lanes. It's accelerating, you know, it's like brake. It has all the safety features, the newest safety features that you can get also on other premium brands, even on Tesla. You can see the car come in front, and my car, it's braking, it's trying to keep the distance, but it's still doing a phenomenal job. Oh, and it's so pleasant, man. In dark environment here, it's so pleasant to drive the car. I mean, it doesn't bother you too much to your eyes. I think I want to go out here. Also the high beam, it's extremely clear. You can see the high beam, low beam right now in this moment, how it looks. So bright, super clear. But it's so nice when you're driving in completely dark. It's such a nice ambient. The seats are super comfortable. Sound insulation, it's very good. You can see when I brake right now, man, it's so smooth. I don't know if it uses regenerative brake or physical brake. I don't know when the car is doing this transition, and it was always so, almost not always, but in the last years with the latest models was always so good. So yeah, Toyota make really good full hybrid systems. One of the most smoothest. Of course, you have this ECVT that when you push it a little bit harder, you can hear the engine revs, and in certain moments when the car is trying aggressively to charge the battery, or it has some moments when you can hear it, but not so strong because the sound insulation, it's also good from the engine. So just in certain moments you can hear it, but not all the time. Most of the time when you drive normal, you know, like just normal driving, not hardly pushed acceleration, the car, it's running so smooth and nice. Plus the steering wheel, it's pretty soft and nice. It has a pretty good direction. If I'm not wrong, it has progressive direction. That means depend how you're driving, it's adjusting, and that's great. I mean, I really like this feeling of the steering wheel. It goes super easy around the corners because you have independent suspensions, so they are really good. Also shock absorbers, you can definitely feel that the quality of the suspension, it's top. It's at the top. Man, how smooth it's. No wonder why so many people brought this car, and no wonder why we see so many Toyotas on the street all over the world. Because do you know that this Toyota Camry was one of the most sold car in the world. It has almost 42 years. It's 42 years old. They have a lot of experience with this model. You can see right now the car is switching automatically to high beam and low beam. It has also this option. It's not matrix LED headlamps, but in certain moments it's switching between high beam and low beam when the car is feeling like it's not dark enough. So it's a smart system. I think it's more than enough. You don't even need matrix. So sometimes you need to have a better price and enough stuff than have too much for a bigger price. So I think it's a phenomenal balance, and for what you get with the money for this Camry, it's a good deal. And I still think this is one of that car that will last for 500,000 kilometers, if not even 1 million kilometers. If you know how to take care of your car, if you take care of it, probably the car will take care of you on long terms. Going in the roundabouts, very easy, super easy. Turning circle, it's 11.4 meter or something like that, if I remember well, but it's doing so good. Also in the city, you can go around the corners super easy. It's no problem. Oh, over those speed bumps, even if the speed bumps were quite big, it's doing fantastic over the speed bumps. And look at this. Wow, you don't even hear it. It's almost like air suspensions. Really, it's impressive. I'm super impressed with the suspensions. I really like them. They are quite soft and nice. But yeah, we will see also when we drive a little bit dynamic in the curves how the car will manage. But for a normal driving situation, without pushing too hard, without trying to drive sporty on twisty roads and stuff like that, it's doing great. It's doing really good. brakes and pedal feel good quality. And right now we will park around here. You can see we get around the corners so easy. Man, it's so pleasant even when you take the curves. I don't know, the seats are so bright that hold you really well, hold your back extremely well. I really love it. Even if you go a little bit more aggressive and take the curves aggressive, you still sit quite comfortable. That's why this car is probably also great for a taxi or Uber or whatever. I think it's a fantastic car. Easy to go around, easy to park. Those are the lights. Consumption 4.8 liters. So you saw how I drive, but definitely check out test drive video, because there I give you even more information, and then you can see even more real test, because we will go in traffic, we will go on the highway at higher speed. But I still think this is one of the best taxi car that you can buy. Guys, if you want to buy a boring car that will never broke, it gets you from point A to point B, super efficient with a lot of space, I think this is one of that car that it's so good that it's boring. You know, it's like Switzerland. It's like, it's so good that it's become boring. This is the true, man. I mean, it's a really reliable, really good car. Anyway, that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get some useful information from here. Definitely check out the test drive and the full review video. There you get more information. I will explain you more the suspensions, the hybrid, how it works, and all kind of stuff. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.